afternoon. Please stand for the posting of the colors. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Before we begin, let us share a moment of silence to remember and honor Clayton Winkles, a fellow classmate who is unable to be with us here today due to his tragic passing in March. But I think all of us can agree that he is very much with us today and very much a part of the class of 2017. His contagious smile, endless amounts of kindness, and his love for Jesus has made a lasting impact on our class. Thank you. Welcome. My name is Megan Gray, and I've had the great honor and privilege of serving as the president of the class of 2017. I'm so blessed to have been a part of such an amazing class and would like to give an enormous thank you to the families, friends, and educators that have helped us get to this highly anticipated day of graduation. Looking back on high school, I can't believe it was only 4 years ago when we were all naive freshmen with no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Arlington High School has provided me with countless memories that I will never forget. From those famous Friday night lights under the lights to homecoming, prom, and the countless number of crazy pep rallies. These last 4 years have been filled with spirit, pride, and tradition unlike any other school. We have endured hardships, learned life lessons, and made major decisions about where our lives will take us following graduation, while enjoying the fun and excitement throughout all the years of high school. As we move forward down our different paths, the ties and foundation of the Colt family will keep us together forever. Although our generation is known for only caring about social media and how many likes our selfie gets, I believe differently. I am very confident in every individual in our graduating class will make a difference in the world and accomplish great things. I think this year especially, we have learned that life does not always go as planned, but we can find comfort in God's greatest plan. We have all done things that we might wish we hadn't, but we have also done things that we wish we could replay in our head a million times over. Those things are all what make us who we are today and helped us shape these small details that make each of us unique. So just live life, make mistakes, and make wonderful memories, because as we walk across this stage today, it is the first day of the rest of our lives. Kick 'em Colts.
Good afternoon. My name is Lily Turner, and I have had the honor to serve as a senior girls social chair for the class of 2017. I'm often asked, what makes AHS great? Some will say it's our outstanding academics. Others will say it's our fine arts program. Some will even say it's our competitive athletics. While all of these are true, one thing is for certain. Greatness is not hard to come by at AHS. In my 4 years here, I've had the privilege to see our student body grow as a whole. Our outstanding teachers and administrators work tirelessly to make this school what it is, while our students help each other achieve success and strive for greatness. All of our achievements would not have been possible without the constant encouragement from our teachers and faculty, and of course, the members of AISD who have made everything beyond achievable. I would like to take this moment to acknowledge some very important school board members present here today. Ms. Jamie Solons, Dr. Aaron Reich, Ms. Polly Walton, Ms. Kristen Hudson, Mr. John Hibbs, and Ms. Keisha Mays. The Arlington Independent School District is fortunate enough to be under the direction of our superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos. Dr. Cavazos holds both a bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Texas Pan American and a doctorate from the University of Texas at Austin. Dr. Cavazos shares a fervent passion for service, leadership, and creating endless opportunities for the students and faculty of AISD. Please assist me in welcoming Dr. Cavazos to the stage.
Thank you so much, and seniors, congratulations. You've made it to this point, and this is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate with you, and another demonstration of the people around you today, and the ones who couldn't be here today, who have supported you, have guided you, have loved you, even disciplined you throughout many years so that you could be where you are today. And graduation is a special time. It's a special time when we all pause, we take this very serious ceremony, and we have an opportunity to recognize your accomplishments and also wish and hope and aspire for a future that you want. And when you cross this stage, you cross it by yourself, one at a time, and your names are called. But you know that when you cross this stage, you also bring with you, in you and with you, the people that have helped you, your family, your friends, your teachers, your kindergarten teacher, your senior teachers, your counselors, your principals. All those individuals symbolically come with you across this stage so that you know that you are exceptionally prepared to have the future that you want. And when you finish crossing this stage, it's yet another chapter in your life, a very important one. And it's also a time to reflect on the fact that you had so many people that loved you and so many people that guided you, that when you start your success in the next chapter, to remember to reach back and help someone else. Be that person that comes with somebody else on this stage in future years because you helped them, you guided them, you loved them. And so seniors, we're very proud of you. We're very proud of what you've accomplished, and more importantly, what you will accomplish in this future. I'd ask that you take just a moment to give a round of applause to your family, your friends, and everyone who's here to support you. Let's give them a round of applause. And parents, friends, family members that have come to support these people, these young people here today, we thank you. We thank you for the efforts throughout the many years to make sure that they're successful. And today is another opportunity to take some joy, to hope and dream for a future that you want for these young people, and to do that together as a collective unit. And seniors, finally, your efforts and your accomplishments today are not independent. They're interdependent with so many people and so many lives, some that you may not even know. And for your success in the future, we are dependent, all of us are dependent on your success and your efforts in your life to bring peace, to continue this great country that we have, and to bring more joy to people as you progress to your success in your future. So on behalf of the Arlington Independent School District and all our staff and community and people that work here, we congratulate you, and I look forward to celebrating with you today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Caleb McKee, and I am the Senior Class Boys Social Chair. It has been an amazing experience and privilege to go to school with these spectacular colts that are graduating with me today. I have faith that no matter where this class goes, we will succeed in whatever journey we embark on in life. First, I have the honor of introducing to you the salutatorian of the class of 2017. I first met Laura in the 7th grade, where we both attended Bailey Junior High. What stood out to me initially, obviously, was her intelligence. I mean, she's in the top 2 people in her class. In the classes that I had with her, whenever there was free time, she would always be reading. No matter how hard you tried, there was absolutely no way that you would ever be able to get that book out of her hands. However, as I began to know Laura better, an attribute other than her intelligence began to stand out to me. She is kind. All throughout my time spent with Laura, I have received nothing but kindness from her, and I believe that all of her classmates and peers would say the exact same thing. I know without a doubt in my mind that whatever Laura decides to pursue in her lifetime, that she will succeed because of her passion for learning and her passion for people. With all that being said, will you join me in welcoming the salutatorian of the 2017 class, Laura Britton.
Okay. The university that I will be attending this fall has this motto: enter to learn, go forth to serve. I've been thinking about that a lot as I head into this radically new part of my life. I have learned quite a bit in high school. My ability to memorize testable information is a big part of the reason I'm standing here right now. But I've learned more than what the Pythagorean theorem is, and I just want to share some of the big things that I've learned in high school with you. The first thing that I have learned is the vital importance of sleep. Sleep deprivation has been the main constant in my and probably all of our high school careers. It got to the point where I claimed I did not believe in feeling well rested. But in all seriousness, sleep was a big motivator for me. Did I want to get to bed early? Then I had better finish my homework double time or I'd be up until midnight. And you know what? Being motivated by sleep is okay. Find the thing that motivates you to succeed. Whether you're motivated by pride in your work, a sense of obligation, or just wanting to go to bed, let that feeling work for you. If you can come up with your own way to motivate yourself, your life will be much easier. The second thing I learned at school is the value of teamwork. It took me a long time to be willing to work with other people. I just thought it would be easier to do everything by myself. And a lot of the time I was right. When it comes to school projects, one person doing everything is often more efficient than having a bunch of people work together. Unfortunately, life is not like school projects. There are some things you can't do by yourself. For example, every year the orchestra works at concession stands at the Colonial Golf Tournament to raise money. We need 40 people a day to run these booths properly. And I really mean need. I know from experience you cannot do two people's job. And that applies to more than just concession stands. You can make a difference on your own, but when teamwork enters the equation, that is when things really start to take off. The third life lesson I have for you is simple. Hard work always pays. Now, I know a lot of you are rolling your eyes at me right now, and you're thinking how cliche a statement that is, but I am dead serious. Hard work pays, even if it is not in the way that you think. I auditioned for All-State Orchestra this year. Months of preparation went into that audition, and I bombed it. I knew walking out of that room that I had not made it into the orchestra. All that hard work was completely and utterly wasted, right? No. I may not have met my goal, but I benefited from that work. By pushing myself beyond my limits and learning the All-State audition music, my skills as a player increased dramatically. All that effort paid off, and it always will. You cannot work hard and accomplish nothing. This next one may also seem a little cliche, but hear me out. Do what you love. A lot of people seem surprised when I say that I want to be a librarian. I have had people tell me that librarians do not make very much money, or that I could do so much better, or sometimes they just look at me funny as if they are disappointed. Let me start off by saying that being a librarian is amazing. There are many a research paper that would not exist without the help of our school librarians. But the main point is that I do not care that being a librarian won't make me rich or hugely important. I have been a library aide at school these past 2 years, and that was one of the best decisions I ever made. I've always loved being in and working in libraries. So is it really so wrong I want to be a librarian? Do not let anyone pressure you out of what you want just because they think you could do better. Getting advice is fine. I had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. My mom is the one who first suggested that maybe I'd want to be a librarian. When she suggested that, it was like light coming down from heaven. I had never even considered being a librarian because I thought it had to be something better, something more prestigious. My mom helped me see that what society considers a good job does not matter. It is more important for you to love what you are doing than for others to approve of what you are doing. Don't let other people's perceptions of you change who you are or what you want. It is your life, so you should get to decide how it goes. The final thing that I have learned is to be sure to have fun every once in a while. There were a couple of school years that really sucked. I was so incredibly busy that if I did not do anything directly related to school, I felt guilty. I did not even have time to read for fun. I remember feeling so angry when I got in trouble for reading instead of working on homework. It was kind of ironic. The system that was supposed to encourage reading had made it literally impossible for me to read. I know that most of you do not feel so strongly about reading as I do, but we all know the feeling of procrastination as we ignore our work in favor of something else. And to be clear, I am not endorsing procrastination. I have regretted procrastinating so many times. But I am endorsing fun. When you just work nonstop, the quality of your work actually goes down. Experts say you should take a break after every 1 hour of studying. I vote we listen to them. They are experts. They probably know what they are talking about. I promise that if you manage your time right, you can have fun while finishing all of your schoolwork. And there you have it, all of the really important things that I learned in high school. Now that I have entered and learned, I intend to go forth and serve. Of course, serving is not as easy as it sounds. Who do we serve? How? Why? I would say the answer to that first question is serve everyone. That may seem a bit overwhelming, but I have a few ideas on how to accomplish it. First, serve strangers. This can be small or large. Teamwork is vital in forming large service organizations. There are lots of ways to serve that don't require very much effort. How many of you have opened one of the locked doors at school for someone trying to get in? Things like that do not require much effort, and they help others out. But that is not all. What if I told you there is a way to help others by doing literally nothing? Don't believe me? How about don't bully, don't be hateful, don't hurt others? Look at that. By not doing things, you are actively serving others. But I think the biggest thing you can do is don't be indifferent. I feel that most of the problems in our world could be solved if people just cared a little more. If you follow my advice, you'll soon be serving strangers. Congratulations! But strangers are not everyone. You also need to serve family and friends. Be sure to have time for the people in your life. Don't get so caught up in the things that you have to do that you neglect them. There's nothing in this world that is more important than people. No grade, car, house, or job will adequately replace any people you may lose in your efforts to get them. Having all those things are fine, but it won't be as fun if you have them all by yourself. And we all know how important having fun is. I talked about it just a minute ago. Look at me connecting my ideas all over the place. I hope my English and history teachers are proud. They definitely embody the concept of serving those you know. In fact, I would just like to thank all teachers for putting up with all of our nonsense year after year. You guys have all gone forth and served in an amazing way. Now we are serving everyone we know and those we don't. We have covered all our bases, except not quite. There is one more person you have to serve, yourself. The best way to serve yourself is to learn how to take care of yourself. Learn to cook something more than ramen noodles. I promise it is not as hard to cook as it may seem. If you just follow the recipe, it usually turns out all right. Same with things like laundry and just cleaning in general. Of course, some things are a bit trickier. Taxes, rent, budgets, money in general. Learning how to deal with all that may be the biggest service you could do for yourself. Just make sure that in all this, you continue to find time for the things you love. You're learning how to be a well-rounded person, and being well-rounded means including the fun stuff. Now we are serving everyone. Of course, there is still one question that I have not answered. Why? My senior quote may answer that. It is a Chinese proverb that goes like this: "A bit of fragrance clings to the hand that gives the flower." Helping others makes everyone happier. I can't tell you for certain why, but it does. So go forth and serve. Give your flowers. As you help others using everything you have learned, I know that your own life will be so much better. Let's show the world what Arlington Colts are made of. Thank you.
Next, I have the honor to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2017 at Arlington High School. I have had the opportunity to get to know Megan throughout my years at AHS, and I've loved every second of it. Megan Wynn is an absolute genius. I specifically remember times in pre-calculus whenever Megan would get a literal 130 on a test. She consistently achieved excellence in the classroom. But the thing about Megan is that she would never even mention how amazing and perfect her scores were. I remember always wanting to ask her what grade she got just so that I could be absolutely blown away by it. but she would always refuse to tell me. Megan is one of the most humble people I have ever met. Humility is an extremely attractive attribute in a person, and I believe that Megan has it naturally. And that's not always the case for someone who is the smartest person in their class. Megan is the type of person who leads by example and has shown me and many other students what it looks like to be an Arlington Colt. It is my privilege to introduce to you the class of 2017 valedictorian, Megan Wynn.
I've never been pregnant before, but I imagine high school is sort of like giving birth. All right. Although not at the levels of labor pain, high school students definitely experience some tough moments. Throughout these 4 years, high school students have had times when we cry over failures and frustrations, suffer through our homework, and occasionally scream in agony when every one of our teachers decides to schedule a test on the same day. At the end of both going through labor and finishing high school, we receive a reward for our efforts, whether in the form of a tiny human or a piece of paper. Many people choose to pursue another one, and others choose the other viable decision to go on a different path. Although both situations have a few similarities, what first inspired me to make this far-fetched comparison is the phenomenon of the halo effect. After childbirth, the halo effect explains how the rush of oxytocin and joy of receiving a healthy baby positively alters the memory of the pain, making some mothers claim to momentarily forget the suffering they recently endured. Likewise, when we look down at our own diploma babies, the memory of the pain subsides. In celebratory moments like these, the rush of dopamine and happiness colors the whole high school experience in a positive light. The more stressful and difficult memories temporarily fade away. Although my high school experience had some fun, exciting times, I definitely remember complaining more than enjoying and praising most moments of my high school career. In the midst of the pain of tests, projects, worksheets, and essays, I just wanted it all to end. This mindset left me taking school for granted and making me lose sight of the whole purpose of school, to learn. In hindsight, I wish I had placed more value on truly understanding all the material instead of just wanting to get the grade and get it over with. I wish I had enjoyed more moments of the school day, despite how monotonous and tiresome it could be. I wish I had been more grateful for the incredible privilege to have a free education and be supported by so many people. Therefore, I would like to take this present moment to express my deepest appreciation for the teachers, principals, parents, counselors, coaches, custodians, lunch ladies, and any person who has invested their time and energy to help Arlington High students have better lives and become better people. A character in Paulo Coelho's novel, The Alchemist, states, "If you could concentrate always on the present, you'll be a happy man. You'll see that there is life in the desert, that there are stars in the heavens. Life will be a party for you, a grand festival, because life is the moment we're living right now." Throughout our high school years, and especially this year, we have been reminded of just how much life is unpredictable, fragile, and fleeting. Even though life can seem interminable and boring when every class is an hour and 30 minutes long, time will inevitably pass. Life slips by quicker than we often think. One day, you're a freshman, foolishly looking for the 3rd floor of the Arlington High School building. And the next, you're graduating and can no longer use senioritis as an acceptable excuse for a lifelong habit of procrastination. Often, it is when it is too late do we realize we have taken for granted what we should have embraced. Neither joy nor pain is permanent. From getting straight ones in UIL competitions to getting straight ones in our AP test, those memories will wither away despite how vivid and memorable they seem at the time. When it's good, you have to savor the moment. When it's bad, remember that it will pass. At the end of the day, it all passes, all of it. So we might as well try our best in every pursuit, create the life we want for ourselves without fear of judgment or failure, and be grateful for all that we have and are capable of right now. Our successes thus far are a testament to the potential within us all to jump over the hurdles and triumph over the obstacles we will face as we pursue our dreams. We made it through 4 long years of high school. We made it through our personal struggles and breakups and injuries. And if listening to a naive and inexperienced 18-year-old spout cliches for 4 minutes was especially excruciating, you've made it through that too, because this speech is finally over. Thank you and good luck.
Please join us and stand for the Alma Mater.
Arlington High School of our praise will ever be true to you. All of our days we'll always cheer the green and white and owe our fortunes to you. Arlington High, hail to Arlington High.
Good afternoon. My name is Cassandra Garza, and I am the senior class secretary. Our administration has exceeded perfection and demonstrated outstanding leadership throughout our school years. It is my pleasure to introduce our amazing assistant principals, Mr. Jason Davis, Miss Ravone Allman, Miss Ashley Alloway, Mr. Greg Meeks, Mr. Juan Negrete, Mr. Brent Pfaff, Mr. Matt Waldman, and Miss Ebony Nix. Now here's to our counselors who have guided us through our rough patches in both life and school. Please help me introduce Mr. Kevin Ute, Mr. Brian Richardson, Miss Claudine Kemp, Miss Layla Perez, Miss Susan Hunt, Miss Megan Horn, Miss Susie Hargrove, Miss Susan Miller, and Miss Beth Hancock. Lastly, I would like to introduce a man who is special to all of us here, Mr. Xavier Dalla. Mr. Dalla is not just your ordinary principal. He is beyond that. He is our friend and has grown with us to watch us achieve our goals and dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Xavier Dalla.
members of the school board, Dr. Cavazos, parents, and guests. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2017. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff of Arlington High School. Your dedication and commitment to our students is greatly appreciated. You're the best staff around, and I'm blessed to work with each and every one of you every day. Thank you to the senior class sponsor, Ramsey McAllister and Jennifer Winkles, with special thanks to Ashley Smith, Jennifer Finley Stubbs, and Micah Green for organizing prom, and to Mike Rort for organizing today's graduation ceremony. Thank you for all that you've done for this senior class. Congratulations to the parents and families of all of the members of the class of 2017. I know that you're very proud of your son or daughter's accomplishments. Thank you so much for sharing your children with us over the last 4 years. It's been a pleasure to watch them grow. Now, parents, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to speak directly to the graduates. Class of 2017, as a class, you have excelled in academics, fine arts, and athletics. At the beginning of the year, I told you, as goes the senior class, so goes the school. Seniors, it's been a great year at AHS because of your leadership. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Seniors, I know that it should be the other way around, but you've taught me a lot this year. Preston Page, you taught me that there are young people that have completely different ideologies from one another, but can still have great friendships and even better conversations. Brianna Watkins, Lily Turner, and Eric Estrada, you taught me that when you feel something is not right, not only should you speak up, but that you must speak up. Ben Carroll, you simply taught me never to take myself too seriously and always take a moment to laugh. Grant Owens, you taught me that when tragedy strikes, words are important, but not as important as just being present for your friends. The list of lessons could go on, but I'll give you one more example. Clayton Winkles, you taught me that even when you're not here, you're here. That even when you are taken from us, you can still give to us. That even in death, your impact resonates within us all. Tracy, Alan, and Connor, know that your son, your brother, our student, our friend will continue to impact our community just as you will continue to feel our love and our support. Yes, students, I know it's been a tough year, but you've made it through. Academically, you have been very successful. Your academic decathlon team went to state. We had 9 National Merit Commended students, 1 National Hispanic Scholar, and 2 National Merit Scholarship finalists. At this time, I'd like to recognize our National Hispanic Scholar, Maya Badino, and our 2 National Merit finalists, Alicia Holscher and Megan Wynn. Ladies, please stand to be acknowledged by the audience. AHS, your UIL teams advanced to regionals and state. Many of our organizations compete at the state and national level. You have truly challenged yourself by taking rigorous academic classes in advanced placement, AVID, dual credit, and international baccalaureate. This year, we have 19 candidates for the IB diploma. In many cases, these students had to pick between extracurricular activities and their commitment to the IB program. At this time, I'd like for all of the IB diploma candidates to please rise so we may celebrate your commitment. Seniors, as a class, you have earned over $5.1 million in scholarship. I'd like for any senior who has received any type of scholarship to stand and be recognized. In athletics, you competed at high levels and you competed with pride in class. Our Colt athletic teams qualified for playoffs and advanced to regionals and state in many sports. One of our student athletes not only triumphed at the state and national level, but Asia Ray will be wrestling in the World Championships in Paris this fall. As Coach Province likes to remind me, that's Paris, France, not Paris, Texas. Many of you participated in band, choir, and orchestra. You're a part of a fine arts department that won sweepstakes in everything. In theater, you entertained us with outstanding productions and were named district champions for one-act play. Our fine arts department collaborated to produce the musical How to Succeed in Business. I loved it so much, I saw it twice in the same day. You're an incredibly talented class, and I know you'll continue to do great things beyond high school. You have devoted countless hours of community service through Student Council, PALS, FFA, ROTC, HOSA, Key Club, National Honor Society, and the list could go on and on. Many of you have chosen to continue to not only serve our community, but our country as well by enlisting the armed forces. If you'll be entering the military or attending a military college, please stand at this time to be recognized by the audience. Thank you so much for your service and sacrifice for our country. You truly embody what it means to be a Colt. Students, you have worked hard, and there's no doubt that as you leave Arlington High School, you're ready for whatever lies ahead. Because of your contribution, Arlington High is a wonderful place. As I think back over this last year, I'm reminded of the resiliency of this class of seniors. You've endured more than any class has had to in recent memory. But you did it with grace, and you did it with class. You made everyone proud to be a Colt. You set the bar high for future Colt graduates. You have maintained some of our most time-honored traditions while helping us start some new ones. Seniors, I'm proud. I'm proud to be your principal. It's an honor to say that we make up the Arlington High School. Thank you for representing our great school with spirit, pride, and tradition. Seniors, I'll miss you. Good luck, and may God bless each and every one of you. And now, will the class of 2017 please stand? President Sullins, members of the board, Dr. Cavazos, I proudly present these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations to you, the graduates of Arlington High School, class of 2017. You may now change your tassels. Please be seated. At this time, will the first graduates present themselves to receive their diploma? I'd like to remind the families and friends of the graduates that we're here to honor each student's achievement. Out of respect for this special and solemn ceremony, and in keeping with the dignity of this honored tradition, we request that you demonstrate your appreciation for each graduate with appropriate applause from the very first graduate to the very last. Thank you.
No. Are you telling me when to start? Muhammad Abdullah. Krista Elizabeth Acevedo. Ryan G. Adams. Jared Adcock. Joseph Spencer Adderman. Karina Adriana Aguayo. Cynthia Jaylene Aguilar. Joel Aguilar. Luz Elena Aguilar. Yoselin Aguilar. Lema Nader Ahmed, cum laude. Huda Ahmed Al-Jadi, magna cum laude. Ahmed Samer Alesa. Malik Jihad Al-Hawil. Myra Alarcon. Syra Alarcon. Yvette Alarcon Castaneda. Diana Alas. Jarrell Alex Lark, magna cum laude. Logan Daniel Allen. Robin Allen. Madeline Grace Alovio, magna cum laude. Ariel Alvarez, magna cum laude. Alex Alvarado. Alondra Alvarado. Joel Alvarado Ortiz. Nancy Alvarez, magna cum laude. Rachel Renee Anderson, cum laude. Rashad Nathaniel Anderson. Jenny Angeles Sanchez, cum laude. Yvonne Antunes Rivera. Cesar Ariano Jr. Gustavo Arias. Noe Armendariz. Kenna Elizabeth Arnold, cum laude. Destiny Marie Arriaga. Stephanie Arriaga, cum laude. Ivan Azua.
Victoria Elizabeth Baker. George Jason Bacarcel. Ifan Balogan. Natalia Baltodano. Micah A. Barks. Natalie Ann Barnard. Megan Ashley Barnes. Taylor Austin Bass, magna cum laude. Simone Rochon Batiste. Amber Baxter. William Ross Bell. Isael Benitez. Satchel Antonio Benjamin. Truett Ty Bennett. Tyler Jim Berry. Maya Emily Bender. Emma Bridget Blinn. Sarah Rose Bogus. Jalen Bolden. Rachel Mackenzie Bond, cum laude. Mackenzie Elise Bordelon. Brandon Michael Boring, magna cum laude. Brett Deem Boswell. Riley Elizabeth Bracken. Ashanti Brown. Brianna Elizabeth Brown. Cody James Brown. Kiriaria Brown. Savannah Nicole Brown, cum laude. Rebecca Joy Bruner, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Bryant, cum laude. Jackson Grant Buckmeyer, magna cum laude. Caesar Bueno.
Ivan Burisaga. Diare Gilani Burns. Michael Tyra Sean Cameron Mack. Lauren Elizabeth Campbell. Jakia Levette Cannon. Edna Lizeth Quintero. Trinisha Jamisie Carhill. Trent Ryan Carmack. Isatis Anae Carmona. Jack Gregory Carnes. Merlicia Carpenter. Daniel Sahir Caraway. Benjamin Charles Carroll. Tykeria Shaylin Cash. Karina Castaneda. Valerie Castro. Alondra Ceja. Angela Paz Cerrone. Jonathan Cervantes. Marisol Chacon. Sophia Isabel Chacon. Carson Reed Chandler. Jada Nicole Chapa. Satelli Chavez. Ivana Chavez. Sean Cheatham. Keegan Tyler Childers. Tegan Lydia Chin, magna cum laude. Tia Naomi Chissy, cum laude. James Chung, cum laude. Ashton R. Clark. Casey Clark. Tracy Nicole Clark. Courtney Marie Cleveland. Elizabeth Marie Coffey. Devon Darnell Coffey.
Alexandria Joy Kaufman, cum laude. Janae Denise Coleman. Kiera Nicole Coleman. Alyssa Renee Colt. Sayla Alexa Conwell. Taylor Nicole Lee Conyers. Derek Coonrod. Jacob Daniel Cordell. Delilah Correa. Jesus Antonio Cortez. Grace Elizabeth Cottingham, magna cum laude. Austin Michael Cox. Anna E. Cruz. Jonathan M. Cruz. Shelby Deanna Curtis. Kamal Daly. Victoria Dangerfield. Lane Michael Daniel, cum laude. Destiny Aaliyah Daniels. Daniel Alberto Danton. Michaela Dash. Brandon Thomas Davies. Jocelyn Lisbeth Davila. Edward Lee Davis Jr. Kenya Anye Davis. Miles Kedron Davis. Naitia Darion Davis, magna cum laude. Kaylin Taylor Day, cum laude. Devlin Diodze Abubi, magna cum laude. Carlos De La Rosa. Adriana Del Angel. Edgar Axel Delgado. Richard James Dellert. Timothy James DeVries. Dariana Diaz. Logan Ray Dickey, cum laude.
Casey William Dixon, cum laude. Eric D. Dixon. Victoria Dixon. Gina Mai Tung Do, magna cum laude. Vincent Vong Do. Jack Robert Driscoll. Bailey Marie Druin. Gabrielle Marie Dubois. Luis DeCoing. Dalton Duforn. Solari Elizabeth Early. Nathaniel J. Edu. Morgan Brittany Elam. Raphael Elizaris, Jr. Margaret Mackenzie Hope Elliott, cum laude. Mackenzie James Enfinger. Esmeralda Garza Enriquez. Lizette Escamilla. Kelsey Lynn Espinoza. Eric Estrada, magna cum laude. Yolanda Elaine Etheridge. Julianne Elizabeth Falls, magna cum laude. Alexis Shea Fant, magna cum laude. Fazuddin Faruqi. Fernando Felix Jr. Angelo Ricardo Fernandez. Blair Marie Fernandez. Yolanda Judith Fernandez. Mario Orlando Farrell. Brianna Fields. Ashley Nicole Flores. Jose Alfredo Flores. Lily Marie Flores, cum laude. Nita Giselle Flores. Brian Flores Chavez. LaQuanza Desiree Foley, cum laude.
Nicholas Shane Foster, magna cum laude. Michael Patrick Francis. Dequarius Franklin Fisher. Precious Ty Renee Freeman. Clara Elizabeth Frey. Evelyn Michelle Frias. Emma Priscilla Galicia. Karen Anaí Galicia. Dante Gallegos. Lisa Alejandra Gallegos. Roel Dylan Galvan. Anna Garcia. Anthony Isaac Garcia. Brandon Ray Garcia. Christian Cesar Garcia, cum laude. Christian R. Garcia. Christopher Michael Garcia. Isaac Garcia. Jasmine Garcia. Maria Garcia. Uriel M. Garcia. Victor Manuel Garcia, Jr. Larissa Jean Garrison. Rogelio Garza Hernandez. Kendrick Ladarius Gay. Twanje Danielle Gentry. Tyja Dawn Gillis. Christopher Allen Gober. Mary Lee Godby. Cynthia Gomez. Herman Rogelio Gomez. Marilyn Gomez. Angel Gonzalez. Janice Nicole Gonzalez. Nara Alejandra Gonzalez. Victor Ramon Gonzalez.
Vidal Alexis Gonzalez. Dairy Gonzalez Lopez. Angie Gonzalez Orozco. Jason Dwayne Graham. David C. Granados. Martha Drusilla Grimaldo. Audrey Asleen Grooms. Yesenia Guerrero. Raul Guerrero Flores. Eddie Gutierrez. Daniel Leighton Hale. Guy Travis Hale. Jeremy Alexander Hamilton. William Garrett Hammonds. Samuel Ryan Hansen, magna cum laude. Kaylee Michelle Hansen. Grace Ann Harris, magna cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Harris. Mallory R. Hartley, cum laude. Sidra Masoon Hassan. Dylan Christopher Hatch Callis. John Luke Hawkins. Elizabeth Marie Hayes, magna cum laude. Mariah A. Hayes. Reagan Marie Hazen, cum laude. Brittany Rose Helmer. Gideon S. Henneman. Abram Edward Hernandez. Eileen Elizabeth Hernandez. Jose Luis Hernandez. Joshua Hernandez. Carla Jeanette Hernandez. Kimberly Hernandez. Samantha Nicole Hernandez, magna cum laude. Cesar Hernandez.
Bo Harriman, cum laude. Candy Herrera. Alexia Adriana Herrera. Daniel Herrera. Jose Roberto Herrera Paez. Gloria Herrera Vargas. Charlie Serrano Herring. Connor James Hicks. Kason Hicks. Dylan Higginbotham. Adrian Faith Hill. Justin Tyler Cody Hill, cum laude. Natalie Zoe Hill. Jordan D. Hines. Diamond Tahem Hobbs. Crystal Brene Holcomb. Nathan Anthony Holguin. Riker Aaron Holmes. Hayden Thomas Hanulka. Jared Mason Huddleston. Trey Preston Hopkins. Skylar Ray Huffman. Hunter Christopher Hughes. Malcolm Joseph Hughes. Hugo Ernesto Iglesias. Michael J. Irvin. Bojil M. Ivanov, magna cum laude. Yuritsa Jaime Flores. Kevin Sylvester Jaramillo. Syra Jaramillo Espinoza, cum laude. Arion R. Jefferson. Anthony Jimenez. Alex Nuku Johnson Jr. Dean Garrett Johnson, magna cum laude. Jason M. Johnson. Lucas Bradley Johnson. Sterling Johnson. William Zachary Johnson.
Jada Joe Jones. Tiara Amani Jones. Kaylee Elizabeth Kaplan. Abigail Grace Kaufman. James Wesley Kelly. Deja Gabriella Kendricks. Rajat Kadka, cum laude. Solomon Ahmed Kandkar. Addison Charnel King. Ariel Alexis King. Brianna N. King. Nicholas King. Lauren Victoria Kirby. Sarah Elizabeth Kissinger. Thomas Michael Krizak, magna cum laude. Brian Joseph Kuska. Grayson Gilbert Kutch. Octavia Montrese Landam. Kenneth Charles Lanham. Mackenzie Brooke Lanham. Carlos J. Lara. Lisbeth Sarai Lara. Kalim M. Lassiter. Jason Lochner. Cameron Shea Leary, magna cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Lee, magna cum laude. Rebecca Taylor Weissering, cum laude. Gavin D. Lewis. Xavier Christian Lewis. Salma Jeanette Leyva Guerrero. Taylor Liss. Caleb Isaiah Longoria. Christopher Lopez. Elena Daniel Lopez, cum laude.
Elijah Shane Lopez. Emmanuel Lopez. Isaac Ray Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. Jordan Uriel Lopez. Juana Lopez. Judith Crisalida Lopez, magna cum laude. Kayla Michelle Lopez. Marisol Martina Lopez. Natalia Joy Lopez. Dawson Michael Lowe. Ha Lu cum laude. Jessica Lucatero Villa. Kelsey Sasuman Lucky. Tayana Lucky. Yaya Madobi. Emily Madrid. Christian Mandujano. Ian Menken. Spencer William Mann. Cody Marcus. Diana Karen Marquez, magna cum laude. Sierra Nicole Marquez. Yvette Mary Marquez. Megan Noel Mero, cum laude. Jakayla Deshay Marsh. Skylar Logan Marsh. Joanna Christine Martin, magna cum laude. Michelle Raisha Martin. Brian Martinez, cum laude. Carlos Eduardo Martinez. Jasmine Martinez. Laura Nelissa Martinez, cum laude. Kimberly Julissa Martyr. Savion Malik Mason.
Yes, sir, Savion.
Kira Christina Massey. Quinn Marie Masters. Jalen Lee Maston. Marina Mata. Miguel Mata. Yolanda Mata.
Jared Alexander McCants, cum laude. Gregory Ray McDonald, cum laude. Maya Denise McDowell. Sean Patrick McElroy. Rachel M. McGraw. Jordan Elizabeth McKenna. Julia Carolee Mayave. Gabriel Antonio Medina. Abriana R. Medlock. Ashley Magali Milo. Isaac Stephen Milo, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Mendez. Stephanie Mendez. Jonathan Menendez. Justino Alejandro Mercado. Alexandra Marie Mersman. Benjamin Mexkiti. Jesse Daniel Mesa. Alexander Lloyd Miller, cum laude. Vance Allen Miller. Amber Kathleen Mims, cum laude. Nicole Paige Mitchell, magna cum laude. Mallory Moore, magna cum laude. Maxwell James Moore, cum laude. Raven Taylor Moore. Deanna Montserrat Morales, magna cum laude. Jonathan Morales. Dylan M. Moreland. Jesus Alfredo Moran Dominguez. Tomas Alexis Moreno Soto, cum laude. Isidro Morquecho. Aline Muhaweni Mana. Ana Laura Murguia. Sarah Danielle Nasambeni.
Hannah Marie Nathaniel. Cameron Jane Nedrow. Maya Lee Nelson. Trong Tracy Wynn. Abigail Nichols. Jarrett Ryan Makishi Niece, cum laude. Krista Nikolova, cum laude. Victoria Masoma Nazoba. Donnell Dwayne Nally. Zachary Douglas Norwood. Adadayo Simisola Odafoakon. Evan Elizabeth O'Dwyer, cum laude. Sydney Renee Offel. Oluwole Anibal Ogunsanya. Aida Alexandra Olivas, cum laude. Alexis Ortiz. Andy Samir Ortiz. Isabel Perla Marina Ortiz. Brandon Osorio. Grant Davis Owens, magna cum laude. Kaylee Brooke Owens. Preston William Page. Andres Gabriel Palomo. Maybelline Yamaleth Parada. Bradley Wayne Paris. Savannah Mabry Patterson, cum laude. Andromeda Alora Perez. Carmen Grace Perez. Jorge Alejandro Perez. Sandra Perez. Julissa Perez. Kevin Lee Petty. Nathan Howe Pham. Connor Phelps.
Sergio Pimenta. Melinda Faith Platt, cum laude. Tavion Pleasant, cum laude. Brooke Elaine Pollard, cum laude. Mackenzie Renee Pollock, cum laude. Joshua Popoka. Kyle Amir Porter. Grace Elizabeth Postlethwaite, cum laude. Marshall James Purda. Kendall Claire Price. David Austin Prieto. Carlton Prim. Brandy Rihanna Pugh. Christopher Wayne Purdy, magna cum laude. Jamie Lith Quinones, cum laude. Sean P. Quirk, cum laude. Hassan Rod. Michaela Raglan. Diego Ramirez. Israel Noah Ramirez. Pedro Raul Ramirez, magna cum laude. Brenda Noemi Ramos. Crisel Ramos. Edwin Ramos. Where's your card? Javon? Javon Ramos. Aaliyah Brienne Ramos. Asia Ray. Juan Recio. Jermaine Reed. Taylor Aspen Reese. Kaylee Reichart. Marilyn Reyes Basilio. Aaron Ryan Richardson. Ryan Richardson. Francisco Javier Rivera. Jayla Trinae Robinson.
Brianna Angelica Rocha. Esther Rocha. Ricardo Rodarte Jr. David A. Rodriguez. Eric Jonathan Rodriguez. Gerardo Rodriguez. Katie Ali Rodriguez. Ilian Junior Rojo. Santiago Romero Mendez. Caitlin Alexis Rousey. Gina Alicia Rowe. Madeline Marie Rowe. Benjamin W. Roy. Anthony Sahik Ruiz, magna cum laude. Chloe Madeline McKinley Russell. Allison M. Rydell. Andrew A. Salgado. Nicole Salser, magna cum laude. Aranza Sanchez. Ezekiel Sanchez Jr. Jennifer Sanchez. Rosalind Alexis Sanchez. Noah Danielle Saucedo. Kaizea Faith Savage Sims. Richard David Shargel cum laude. Donovan C. Schwartz. Devin Chandler Scott. Ethan Robert Scott cum laude. Priscilla Nicole Searcy. Haitham A. Sharif. How do you say it? Farhil Ismail Sharmaik. Michael Day Allen Shepard. Edward P. Short. Gracie Short.
Antonia Yvonne Shropshire. John Albert Siddons. Chris Rojo Sigwar. David Alexander Silva. Savannah Marie Silva. Carlicia Dolores Sims. Duncan Connor Sims. Laura Naomi Sims. Daniel Lawrence Sloan. Angel R. Smith. Christian Thomas Smith. Hannah Elizabeth Smith, cum laude. Hayden Evan Smith. Laura Noel Smith. Rainey Brooke Smith, magna cum laude. Melissa Renee Snow. Aiden James Snyder. Rose Carol Solis. Lane Everett Seuss, cum laude. Aram Soto, magna cum laude. Fareed Adam Soto. Zachary Andrew Staten. James T. Steele. Sean Alexander Steele. Caden Samuel Stewart. John Martin Still. Quinn Sullivan Herrera. Sarah Jean C. Swindell. Dwayne C. Tate. Tatiana Taylor. Josiah James Thacker. Danny T. Ty. Trom On Lee Ty. Seth Dorn Thigpen, magna cum laude. Tanner Ryan Thompson, cum laude. Zoe A. Thorne. Meredith Ann Tinkle, cum laude.
Jorge Eduardo Toribio. Ricardo Toribio, cum laude. Alexander Torres, cum laude. Ricardo Tovar. Aaron Damon Trahan. William Trammell. Patricia Yvonne Trantham. Melissa Rayanne Travis, cum laude. Adrian Trejo Ortega. Jasmine Desiree Trevino. Mary Claire Turnbow, magna cum laude. Jose Ulloa. Joe Valadares. Jacob Ryan Van Egmond. Steve Wargeese, magna cum laude. Miguel Angel Vasquez, cum laude. Marlon Esperanza Vasquez. Nathan Alexander Vasquez, magna cum laude. Alan Jesus Vasquez. Dulce Vega. Jorge Junior Velasquez. Brian Sahid Villa. Giselle Villa. Brandon Villalobos. Jacqueline Villalobos. Andrew Villalobos. Luis Mario Villanueva. Zaira Vieda. Abraham Villegas. Lauren Elena Vitoski, cum laude. Vincent Mon Vu. Tyler John Wade. Emily Lachey Walker. James Garrett Walker, magna cum laude. Lindsay Blair Walker, magna cum laude. Sydney Nicole Wallace, cum laude. Corinne Emily Ward, cum laude.
Michaela Cheyenne Warren. Ray Washington Jr. Terrell Mitchell Washington. Kaylin Dion Waters. Barrett Rodriguez Watkins. Brianna Jonique Watkins. Jordan Tyler Webb. Jalen Rynell Webster. Chastity Katera Weeks. Ryan Clark Westbrook. Kirsten Dana Warden, cum laude. Brittany Gail Wistenhunt, cum laude. Ariana White. Lawrence White Jr. William Omar Whitson. Kendra Duval Wiley. Brandon Scott Williams. Dwight Williams Jr. Jarvis Bertram Williams. Kenny Mae Williams. Megan Deanne Williams. Rontarius Williams. Stefan Devontae Willis. Chelsea Paige Witherspoon, magna cum laude. Carissa A. Wright. LaJordan Yancey. Elizabeth Mary Yantis. Tristan Ray Yek. Fady Magdad Youssef. Anderly Zamora. Angelica and Alicia Zavala. Jordan Elizabeth Zeisig, magna cum laude. Madison Brooke Zick, cum laude. Zacharias Gabriel Zuniga. Alanis Analeka Porras.
Ladies and gentlemen, your senior class officers, Lillian Claire Turner, magna cum laude, Girls Activity Chairperson. Cassandra Janelle Garza, Senior Class Secretary. Caleb R. McKee, magna cum laude, Boys Activity Chairperson. Megan K. Gray, Student Leader Advisory Board to the Board of Trustees, magna cum laude, Senior Class President. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior class top 2%. Number 15, Alyssa Claire Helsher, Distinguished Achievement, National Merit Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 14, Michelle Bowie, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude. Number 13, Lilia Frosto, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 12, Frida Catherine Maldonado, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 11, Lillian Ray Brown, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 10, Rachel Jean Dancer, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 9, Maya Danielle Baldino, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, National Hispanic Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 8, Kate Simone Kinworthy, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 7, Madison Moore, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude. Number 6, Madeline Claire Stokes, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude, Senior Class Vice President. Number 5, Emily Claire Hofer, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude. Number 4, Grace Ramsey, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude. Number 3, Elizabeth Ann Crozier, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, your salutatorian, number 2, Laura Elizabeth Britton, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude. Senior class, ladies and gentlemen, guests, your valedictorian, number 1, Megan Taomi Nguyen, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Scholar, summa cum laude.
Happy graduation day, Colts. My name is Madeline Stokes, and as the senior class vice president, I am tasked with dismissing the senior class of 2017. Now, I know everyone wants to leave, but I'm going to try and keep this short to 45 minutes, so if y'all could please stay seated. Just kidding. We began this journey 4 years ago with only a slight thought that our graduation day would come, and now that day is finally here. All the early mornings, late nights, hard work, energy, laughter, tears, and determination has gotten us to this moment right now. Through our time at Arlington High School has come to an end, the many memories, friendships, and life lessons we gained will remain with us for the rest of our lives. We have all grown so much over our years at Arlington High School, and now we say thank you to Mr. Dalla, the administrators, and the teachers who made our high school experiences as amazing as possible and were intentional about ensuring the best quality of education for all of us. Thank you to our friends and families who supported us through the good times and loved and supported us through the hard times. We would not be where we are today without the people who believed in us and stood by us. Seniors, can we give one more round of applause to these incredible people? As this season of our lives come to an end and we take a step into a new chapter of our lives today, let us not forget the spirit, pride, and tradition that Arlington High instilled within our hearts. Let us carry these attributes with us as we embark on our next journey, wherever we may go. Now that we leave behind Arlington High School, our new stage of life begins with endless possibilities. I look at the class of 2017 and see so many different paths and futures that each of us is going to pursue after today. We have come so far, but it's encouraging to know that our success and accomplishments do not end here. The end of our time at Arlington High signifies the start of a brand new adventure. And now, Arlington High School, class of 2017, in honor of our graduation, can I get a hoya?
As our ceremony concludes, as is the tradition, our students will exit out and we will do the hat toss. So students, please make sure as you proceed out, you do that in a timely fashion. The graduates will exit the arena. Guests, please remain seated until all graduates have exited the arena. You may exit gates 2, 3, or 4 and meet your graduates outside on Moritz Plaza and Spaniola Drive. Thank you for cooperation, and again, congratulations. These proceedings are now concluded.